Tinubu blasted by Nigerians for keeping quiet concerning the Yorubas and herdsmen issues. Thank you guys for speaking. This is a man that intends to be Nigerian president soonest. This is a man who is working very hard to try and get into presidency, and is making it look seemingly like he's not interested. People are the one forcing him. He can't be bothered. He's not really interested. People are the one, saying, please make your intention known, go for presidency. Now lie you, he's very willing and he really wants to be Nigerian's president. As a matter of fact, we know from reliable source that he has a gentleman agreement with President Muhammadu Buhari in 2014, when four parties came together to do the merger of what we call today APC. The agreement was he will become the president afterwards. You guys are surprised that Tinubu is quiet at the face of all that is happening. This is not the first time. When Amotekun started, and there was the rancor Attorney General of the Federation, who is from the north, kicking against Amotekun that is in the south. I don't know how it affects him. For all we know, clearly speaking, he has no business in the south, so to say, if not for the fact that he's an Attorney General that covers the Federation of Nigeria. Yes, kicking against it, that people should not govern themselves, people should not protect themselves. Anyway, my people, Tinubu did not say a word. With the whole chaos of all the governors having serious issue with Attorney General, not a single word. You know what? Tinubu cannot be bothered with you. All he's concerned about is what profits him and him alone. Is called self. Let's understand the full details as Nigerians blast him. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is a former governor of Lagos State and a member of the All Progressive Congress, who is fondly called the national leader of APC. Tinubu, during the recent times, has called himself the Ajigaba of Lagos. But recently, in Ondo State, governor gave the Fulani herdsmen ultimatum to leave the forest reserved, to register as herdsmen for identification, or leave the forest within 7 days. This will be expiring tomorrow. Furthermore, Nigerians are currently tackling Tinubu for keeping mute after the Inspector General of Police ordered the arrest of Sunday Igboho for speaking up for the voiceless. Up until now, nobody has heard a single word from Tinubu, who is supposed to be an elder statesman, somebody who is supposed to speak for the North, for the South, and make his voice known and his position. Yet, he wants the people from the South to vote him in to become the president of the country. So this is where we are now. This is the dilemma of where things are at the moment. Where, Tinubu has made up his mind to be quiet in the face of all that is happening. It is because he's got the passport. He can go to France. He can go to anywhere he wants to go to when this is all happening. He can just jump on the plane and fly away, just like what happened during NSAS. But you know what that is called? Selfishness. A leader leads from the front, not from behind. A leader stays in front. A leader makes the people well known. Yes, that is got their back. Not you hiding when the chips are down, you fly away. You run, you take the next private jet and you jet out of the country and leave the people of the country to face the consequences. What sort of a leader are you? Seriously speaking, what sort of a leader are you? And you want people to trust you so much, as giving you a position to govern them, that kind of exalted position. If you were the one, will you do the same with all that is happening, with the way you are behaving? Will you give yourself the same position? Will you give yourself? Will you commit yourself to the same position? Will you commit? If you are the one in this, if Nigeria, if you are, let's say the roles are reversed. If you are the one who somebody is coming to ask for vote from, and the person is behaving in this way and manner, when the chips are down, you cannot find the person. Yet the person says he wants to be your leader. How would you take it? Because one good turn, they say, deserves another. So put yourself in this very position where you want Nigerians to, you have to prove, like they would say in the court of law, beyond all reasonable doubt, you should be voted in as the president of the country. You have to prove it. You have to prove it. It's only in Nigeria that they do these things and they get away with it, and nobody's saying anything. Everybody just keeps quiet and allow. INEC will come and tell us some cook and bull results that were not real. Formulate numbers, just like what we're seeing happening in the north, where children, you know, as long as you have a thumb, you can go there and thumb print. Whether you are 3 years old, they will hold your hand, and INEC official will be there. You understand? So this is exactly what we are facing today. This is exactly what we are facing today, where nobody's actually speaking. Buhari has disappointed many Nigerians, and you want to be the president of the country. You are not even encouraging Nigerians. See, a leader, a leader does not need to have all those answers and solutions. Yes, the rail of hope, the rail of hope is a big matter that people cling on to, they hold fast to, and they will not let go. What did Martin Luther King Jr. say to Americans, Black Africans in America at that time? He said, I have a dream. Could he solve the problem? No. Could he put a black child in a white man's child's room? No. But what did he have? He had a vision. He had a mission. He said, I have a dream. I have a dream. And that dream was so connected. The people could connect to it because they feel the sting and the stung of inequality, of brutality, yes, of oppression, suffering, and they could identify with it. It is a dream. When something is a dream, you walk towards it to achieve it. You want to rule Nigeria, yet you have not proven beyond reasonable doubt that you don't need to have all the solutions. But do you empathize? Do you sympathize? We had the issue of Fulani herdsmen. You were nowhere to be found. We had the issue of, what's the other one? So the issue of Amutekun, we did not hear him. He was as silent as a mouse. What about the time of NSAS? It was happening in Lagos, the very state where he had been a former governor. My dear, for what we heard, he entered the plane and jet out. And now again, Sunday, the issue of herdsmen. Please leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.